What's up everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y shiny hunting guide. Today I will be guiding you through a method of chaining shinies using the PokRadar. By using the PokRadar, it's easier to find your target shiny rather than finding a randomized shiny that can be found in the area. Let's begin. What you need. The PokRadar can be obtained after defeating the Elite Four in Professor Sycamore's lab. His lab is located in South Boulevard of Lumio City. Head to the second floor and talk to his assistant on the right. While chaining, it is important that you do not run into wild Pokemon as it will break the chain. You're going to want about 200 Super Repels as they give you the best rate for your money. You can't be effective with just any Pokemon while chaining. Bring a Pokemon with moves that have a lot of power points or PP in their moves. You will need to either defeat or catch each of the Pokemon in your chain, so ensure that you can deal at least 40 attacks. You can also use Ethers or farm Lepa Berries, which restore 10 PP on a move if you want to be safe. Pokeballs are a must for this. Many people have gotten a shiny patch and have lost their shiny due to having very few Pokeballs. Bring at least 25 Ultra Balls as well as a few Quick Balls or Repeat Balls to help you build your chain and catch your shiny. You will also need a large field of grass to chain successfully. 4 notable locations are Route 5, Route 7, the Azure Bay Secret Area, and the Pokemon Village southwest of Snowbell City. Without a doubt, you can use other locations depending on what shiny Pokemon you're aiming to get, but those 4 have an area mostly covered in grass, which makes it much easier to chain. If you want to use a different location, ensure it has at least a 7x7 area of grass. Before you want to start chaining for shinies, you'll need to know the basic rules of chaining Pokemon with the radar. These are the 3 basic rules. Do not go into shaking grass that is within 3 or less patches away from you. If it takes 3 or less steps to get to the shaking patch, avoid it, as it can break your chain. Do not hit the borders of your region. You want to always avoid the patches of grass along the edges of the area. Do not fall for grass that shakes in those patches. Do not go into grass that shake next to each other. You will commonly notice that 2 patches will shake next to each other. Be sure to keep an eye out for these as they can also break your chain. Once you've understood the 3 basic rules of chaining, you can move on to noting the 4 different types of shaking grass. Slow shaking grass is a decoy. Nothing exists in those patches and it will break your chain. Normal shaking grass is also a decoy. It can contain a different Pokemon, and if you go into the patch and find a different Pokemon, it can break your chain. A patch of grass that shakes loud and fast is the patch you're looking for. If you see a fast and loud shaking patch of grass, ensure that the patch does not break the 3 basic rules of chaining and enter it. If it violates even one of the rules, avoid that patch and try again. When you see a patch of grass that shakes with a sparkle, that patch contains the shiny Pokemon you've been chaining for. Go ahead and enter that patch. Be sure not to hit any other patches that shook on the way. Simplified, that's all you need to start chaining for your target shiny Pokemon. Before starting, unregister all of your key items and only register the PokRadar. This makes chaining a lot easier and also helps you not risk the chance of breaking your chain by using another key item. Ensure that you have an effective Pokemon to defeat Pokemon as you chain, all the Super Repels you need, and enough Pokeballs. Head over to your chaining location and stand in the middle where you can see as much grass as possible. Use your PokRadar here. You can use your PokRadar every 50 steps, so if you are doubting whether to go in a patch or not, recharge the PokRadar and try again. Keep an eye out for fast shaking grass, and ensure that the patch is over 3 steps away, not at the borders, and isn't beside another shaking patch. At first, it may seem complicated, but after a few sessions and attempts at trying to chain, you will easily flow through the process. That's all you need to know to chain your target shiny Pokemon. To help you in the process, here are a few tips that you can use and things to keep in mind. You can keep track of your chain by looking at how many PP you've lost. Once you hit a chain of 40, your chances of finding a shiny Pokemon are very high. Every 20 chains, the Pokemon you are chaining will have more guaranteed perfect IVs. Chains 21 to 40 will have 1 perfect IV, 41 to 60 will have 2 perfect IVs, and 61 plus will have 3 perfect IVs. Anyways, that's all you need to know to start chaining in Pokemon X and Y with the PokRadar. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Also, be sure to let me know what shinies you're able to find through chaining with the PokRadar. There are a few more methods of finding shiny Pokemon that I will be covering, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.